Oh, it makes me cry. Sorry about that. It's just that it's been such a stressful year for all of us, and it's now it's the stress is gone. Go.
Overwhelmed with emotion, Lynn Doyle from the Table Soup Kitchen Foundation is grateful to Friends Feeding Families after dropping off a major food donation over the weekend. Doyle says this donation means everything to the table.
Took all the stress from our foundation for the year, for the Christmas season. Our guests are going to be so excited that we have meat for everybody. We have produce for everyone. We now have cranberries, stuffing, everything that we need.
Friends Feeding Families was initially developed by Hunters Bay Radio. Jeff Carter says this group's goal is to serve families in Muskoka and Almaguin Highlands.
After we became aware that there was over 1,100 families in the greater area that needed help at Christmas, just having a Christmas meal. So we started talking to all of the food banks that are in the area and got their need, and then went out and started talking to Darcy Bullock at Bullock's Independent and see if he could help us supply 1,000 turkeys for Christmas. And from there, it sort of snowballed, and he jumped on board to help us with all the rest of the stuff.
The ball continued rolling as 3 other local companies joined Hunters Bay and Bullock's Independent, thus creating the Bay Food Crew, Friends Feeding Families, all of whom have said it's been an amazing and eye-opening experience.
It is a bit chaotic, as you can, with organizing, making sure the potatoes are coming on time, the turkeys are here, the gravy mixes and everything else are all here, but it's still group effort from everybody, and it seems to work out good. They pull up with their pickup trucks, and we load them up and everything out there, and they set it out, and they have a good time, and everybody's laughing and enjoying, because it's all for a good cause. People are in good spirits when they come here. Darcy and Alicia are very community-oriented people. They really want to be involved in our community. They're brand new to our community and everything, too, so this is one good way to get themselves, and they're willing to support any cause that they can come around, so good for them.
We've really lifted a huge burden off of their shoulders, because they needed to raise these funds because they have already committed to feeding these families. So if we weren't on board with our little group of Friends Feeding Families, they would have had to raise those funds and spend them. So now they're going to have additional funds to carry them on into the new year, because we know that during the Christmas holiday season, we're all giving. Everybody's giving, everybody's feeling festive, but afterwards there tends to be this drop down. And if there's 1,000 families that need Christmas dinner, that means there's 1,000 families that need dinner most nights.
Deliveries continue this week to food banks across Muskoka just in time for Christmas. Friends Feeding Families is hoping to make this an annual initiative.
I'm just so excited about this. It just makes you so passionate about what you do when you have a community that supports you this way.